Ladies and gentlemen, the Jeep event will begin in 15 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, the Jeep event will begin in 10 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, the Jeep event will begin in 5 minutes. Please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The Jeep event is about to begin.
It's impossible to think about where we're going without appreciating everywhere we've been. So as we look to our future, we do so making sure our soul remains intact. We summon the best of our past to shape a brilliant future. It's American adventure, electrified. The corner station, now fueling our tanks with sunlight. It's an iconic SUV, made even better by you. And new trails beckoning, more vivid than ever before. It's freedom at your command with a built-in co-pilot. And stories by the fire that bring us warmth in new ways. And while we fix our eyes on the road ahead, some things must always remain. 4 knobby tires, 7 slots in the grille, and the freedom of wide open space disappearing into endless sky.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Head of Jeep Brand North America, Jim Morrison.
Hey, it's great to be back here in New York, the biggest SUV market in the world. And it's no surprise that it's also the Jeep brand's #1 market. You know, we arrived here in New York City by way of Moab. It was pretty cool. That's the Jeep brand's other home away from home. That's where we spent the last few days at this year's 56th annual Easter Jeep Safari. We shared our time with thousands of Jeep enthusiasts who live and breathe the Jeep brand. For more than 5 decades, the off-road enthusiasts and our brand loyalists have made that trek to Moab and been part of the greatest off-road gathering in the world. This year, the Jeep design team brought 7 concepts, and it's no mistake that 4 of those 7 concepts are electrified. When we look at the world and transition to our goal of being the greenest SUV brand, it is really through this electrified 4-wheel drive technology that we're pushing the limits. Now, it's still early, but this year's favorites are looking like Magneto 2.0. It has an all-electric 625 horsepower and a whopping 850 pound-feet of torque. That thing will crawl up the mountain. The Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xe concept is also rating high. That off-road rig had 20-inch wheels with 33-inch BF3 mud trains on a Jeep Grand Cherokee. It was pretty cool. The 20th anniversary Wrangler Rubicon was running on 37s. And of course, we need to put a little sneak peek in there, so the 41 concept was hinting at perhaps an electrified Willys. The passion and excitement we see from the Jeep brand community inspires us to work harder and push harder and deliver the vehicles and the concepts they tell us that they want. We had a great time out west, and it was nice to talk to so many of our loyalists and the 4x4 drivers, and especially coming off such a great 2021. Not only did the Jeep brand celebrate our 80th anniversary, we also delivered the highest number of products in our history. We electrified the new Wrangler 4xe. We delivered the Wrangler Rubicon 392, our quickest, fastest, and most powerful Wrangler yet. We showcased legendary capability with the new Wrangler Extreme Recon with a 35-inch tire package straight from the factory. We introduced our new Jeep Compass, redesigned from the inside and out and loaded with tech that allowed our customers to discover their true north with capability and style. And of course, we also delivered the 5th generation of the most awarded SUV ever, the new Grand Cherokee family that our customers have been asking for. The all-new 3-row Grand Cherokee L, the all-new 2-row Grand Cherokee, and the first ever electrified Grand Cherokee 4xe. What I'm most proud of is we did all of that while staying 100% true to what it means to be a Jeep branded vehicle. For more than 80 years, Jeep 4x4s have set the standard for true off-road performance. We're a brand known for capability and the go anywhere and do anything spirit. Adventure, freedom, authenticity, and passion are designed into every Jeep that we make. And as the results in 2021, the Jeep brand saw some of our best ever sales. Jeep Grand Cherokee had the best US sales since 2001, and that was up nearly 30% year over year. We're also happy to report that Jeep Grand Cherokee was awarded #1 in customer loyalty for the 12th time in its storied history. And Wrangler had its second best year yet. While Wrangler 4xe, launching only in April of last year, was the #1 plug-in electric vehicle in the United States last year. It was also awarded Ward's 10 Best. And it's already off to an incredible start here in 2022. Wrangler has the highest Q1 share of the industry yet, and our loyalty continues to grow, up 7% year over year. And Wrangler 4xe remains the #1 selling plug-in hybrid sold here in America. Hey, it wasn't just Grand Cherokee and Wrangler setting records. Gladiator also had its best ever in the US. It's also #1 in the segment in new vehicle quality. And hey, speaking of quality, the Jeep brand is now in the first quartile of J.D. Power's initial quality study. You've heard me say before that Jeep is not a brand to rest on its laurels. Listening to our nearly 14 million customers is what drives us to keep pushing forward and creating 4x4 innovations. So today, here in 2022, we have even more product news to announce today. First, let's talk about Grand Cherokee. The most awarded SUV of all times gets even better here today. This spring, Grand Cherokee 4xEs start rolling off the assembly line. It's the first ever plug-in hybrid electric Grand Cherokee. It's a nameplate we are incredibly proud of, and the 4xe is a further proof of our commitment to the future. As we dare forward in our mission to embrace the Jeep brand's drive for zero-emission freedom by 2030. This is where capability meets sustainability and where freedom to explore anywhere in the world provides all electric. Grand Cherokee 4xe is uncompromising, sophisticated, and remarkably capable. In fact, this is the most planet-friendly Grand Cherokee and the best in its class. It features 56 mpge, 25 miles of all-electric range, and as you expect from us, legendary four-wheel drive. It can tow 6,000 pounds, and it has an incredible 375 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque. Most recently, during the Chicago Auto Show back in February, we debuted the Grand Cherokee L Limited Black. It sparked a lot of excitement, and we're sure that lightning is about to strike twice here today. It's kind of cool because you can't hear it. It's running all electric. This is the all-new Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xe High Altitude. And it looks fantastic here for the first time in Hydro Blue. Built off our Summit, this brings back the benchmark for luxury and 4x4 capability, now with a new twist, because of course we're adding electrification to that stunning good look. It's for those who want the best of everything, from fine appointments to core capability. The black accents are noticeable throughout. You've got 21-inch black wheels, black roof rails, black grille, and of course, black badging. Now these good looks are part of an incredible package, as this Grand Cherokee High Altitude two-row is now paired exclusively with our award-winning 4xe electrification. This class-exclusive 4xe powertrain puts out 375 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque. It's a combination of pure power and innovation. A trio of drive modes offer the driver a choice between hybrid, electric, and e-save. This combination, along with the pairing of select train 4x4 systems and quadrilift air suspension optimizes our on-road performance and our off-road performance, meaning the adventure doesn't stop after you leave the trail. In fact, this Grand Cherokee 4xe offers a lower center of gravity, which maximizes on-road performance and handling characteristics. And here's the cool part. It delivers a 0 to 60 time that's almost a full second faster than today's V8. And I can tell you, it's an absolute blast to drive. So whether you're winding through the trails or winding through the twisties on the way home, it is the best way to connect with nature at its purest in complete silence. As stories are shared and legacies grow, we are proud that the Altitude name has grown organically and that the style and striking exterior design reaches new heights in the high altitude that you see here today. Now, with more than 80 years of legendary heritage behind the Jeep brand, the Jeep Grand Cherokee is an authentic SUV with uncompromising capability, craftsmanship, and versatility, which is why it's remarkable that how capable this new Grand Cherokee 4xe. It's not only the peak of luxury, it's also the most capable Grand Cherokee yet, and it's the most planet-friendly vehicle in its class. This heritage is legendary, and it doesn't stop here. As you know, we recently launched the all-new 2022 Wagoneer and Grand Wagoneer. We are proud to be back in the luxury and premium SUV market with these vehicles that mark the rebirth of the premium American icon. Rooted in the Jeep brand, Wagoneer and Grand Wagoneer exude sophistication, authenticity, and modern mobility. They are the premium extension of the Jeep brand. With legendary Jeep 4x4 capability at its core, on-road refinement, a host of leading-edge safety and technology features, and of course, a confident 10,000 pounds of towing. It's not surprising that since its debut, we're accumulating awards and accolades like these. As well received as Wagoneer and Grand Wagoneer have been, we are always striving to give our community more of what they want. Introducing the 2023 Grand Wagoneer L. So let me introduce you to more space and more options. And with an all-new, more efficient, and more powerful powertrain. For those who have asked for more space, here it is. Plenty of room for your family, friends, and all of their belongings. And all packaged with an experience that offers unrivaled level of craft and comfort with select materials, artfully integrated technology, and inviting space for a personalized yet versatile interior. The L stands for an extended 12 inches of overall length. It also brings with it 7 inches of added wheelbase. That's a foot longer than our Grand Wagoneer today, which is already the most spacious short wheelbase large SUV. This results in best-in-class overall passenger volume, best-in-class second row room, and best-in-class cargo behind the third row. All while offering 7 or 8 passenger configurations. And it still boasts our class-leading 10,000 pounds on Wagoneer. And aligned with what our customer is looking for, it's got more space for their people and their stuff. Wagoneer and Grand Wagoneer are reaching new heights in many ways and more than just size. We're adding 2 new engines to the lineup, the Hurricane Twin Turbo and the Hurricane Twin Turbo 510. Both engines offer the latest powertrain advancements with turbocharged direct injection inline 6. The all-new Hurricane Twin Turbo 510 is the standard on 23 model year Grand Wagoneer L, and it will certainly delight owners, delivering more technology, more fuel efficiency, more refinement, and more horsepower at 510 and more torque at 500 pound-feet. And with that extra power, you have even more fun when you drive it. The new 2023 powertrains will be available on Wagoneer and Grand Wagoneer. And Hurricane Twin Turbo 510 will also be available as a limited run here in the 22 model year. Grand Wagoneer starting this quarter. Both engines will be the true powerhouse in our short and long wheelbase models. As you know, style, safety, and security, along with the premium buying experience and performance, are among the key purchase reasons for this segment. And next to debut is an American icon inside and out. It's an SUV for those who are looking for a custom style. Let me introduce to you the 2023 Wagoneer L Carbide. To hear the old-fashioned shudders. This is your first look at the Wagoneer L Carbide, an edgy yet refined large SUV built to exceed every expectation. We've added a custom dark appearance to the Wagoneer across the lineup. It's going to be available on Series 1, Series 2, and Series 3. It features gloss black accents throughout, along with a standard tri-pane sunroof and black seats. Also has a smoke accent stitching on the interior. This is where authenticity and American craftsmanship meet cutting-edge design. This is elevated with precise details that will exceed every expectation, using premium materials and a refined interior paired with this new exquisite exterior. As you can see, the new Grand Wagoneer L and the Wagoneer L Carbide are ready for action and ready to build even more memories on and off the road and the explorations yet to come. Like I said earlier, it's great to be back in New York, but it's even better when we have so much exciting brand news, including our Moab concepts and on the heels of delivering so many new products last year. We hope you're as excited as we are about the new Grand Cherokee High Altitude 4xe, the new Grand Wagoneer L, and the new Wagoneer L Carbide. And of course, the new Hurricane Twin Turbos. And speaking of excitement, I should also mention, in case you haven't already tried it out, the new huge hill climb out front at Camp Jeep. You can see what it's like to travel up 28 feet at 45 degrees in complete silence in the Wagoneer and the Wrangler 4xe and the Grand Cherokee 4xe. I promise you, you will love it. After all, as Jeep vehicles keep getting more capable, the adventures keep growing. Jeep, there's only one. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please hold for press photography. Please join Jim on stage for a closer look at the future of Jeep and Wagoneer.